Hello, right then, let's have a look at another shirt, eh? So, this one I've had for about a week, ready to open, and I must admit when I saw it appear for sale, I bought it pretty much instantly. There was only 3 available, and as of recording, there is still one. If you are a collector and are interested in sort of slightly obscure teams, I think this one will probably tick that box. Now, this is for a country that I've not had a shirt for maybe a couple of years now. So it's nice to get ones from that are a little bit more difficult. And the price was, pretty reasonable, I think. But without further ado, let's actually see what it is. Invoice. It's vintage football shirts this time, no classic football shirts today. So what has vintage got? Well, so there's the front and back, I guess, and there is the front. So there's the logo of the team, Konyaspor. For those of you who are not too familiar with this team, they are of course a Turkish team. Let's try and get into this somehow without destroying it. There we go. Throw that to the side. Paper. That to the side. Alright then. This actually feels totally not what I was expecting. Wow. Right then. So let's look at the back, as we always do. Da-da-da. So, there is the rear. We have a sponsor on the rear, which says Mepas. We have nothing else, I don't think. We have some sponsors on the sleeves, and I've just noticed that this one has a little bit of like transfer across, and it's sort of ran a bit, I presume, because it's been sort of crushed together and it sort of slowly transfers, because that's what this material does sometimes. So that's not ideal, but it's sometimes does happen. So that's a warning for you if you're sort of store your shirts. Be careful if there's anything like this. It may transfer onto each other, which is a bit weird. And then we have another one on this side. Let's see if this one's any better. I can't actually get to it. There we go. Probably another sponsor there. A bit more rigid because it's not been used for a while. Anywho, let's look at probably the more interesting part, which is the front. Let's put that out as best as I can. So then, it is the Konyaspor shirt, and this is their 2019-2020 home shirt. Manufactured by Lotto, and what I was saying I was a bit surprised is because it's quite like, not super elasticated, but it's more of a fitted feel, which usually when I've had Lotto ones, they've either been exceptionally short, like the bottom, and it's still got the same bottom where it sort of tapers in to the centre. I'm totally just messing this up, aren't I? It sort of tapers in a bit, but it feels like it's much shorter, whereas this feels longer, a bit more fitted. Some of the older Lotto shirts that I've had from like maybe late 2000 and 2000s up until 2012, they're just a bit more heavy duty, sort of what you'd expect from back that time. So this is my first Lotto shirt in probably about 3 seasons, so it's kind of nice to see that they've done that. It's good quality, sort of similar to a Joma shirt, I guess. The logo is transferred, sponsor is transferred, and the club logo itself is, I think it's transferred as well. There's no stitching involved. The sponsor transferred on it, sort of, you can almost see through to the green, so it's a bit of a cheaper job, but that's what can happen. Vintage seems to be putting their own tags on now, which is fine, I guess. And of course you've got the actual manufacturing ones with, for whatever reason, they've been stapled together, which is weird. It has been bought as a medium. Let's just double check. I feel like it should absolutely be a medium. Yeah, just above 19, so that's perfect. But it's kind of cool. It's green and white. Like I said, I've not had a Turkish shirt for a while. I think my most recent one prior to this was the Trabzonspor one, which I'm not sure if I've shown it on this channel yet, but I bought that directly from the club store. Beautiful design, one of my favourite ones I own. But this one is, I think, maybe the 6th shirt I own from Turkey, or maybe the 5th. Which is funny because classic football shirts, I've just put up a lot of Bursaspor shirts with sponsors on the front for very good price. So I'm definitely going to buy one of those. So that'll be one of the unpackagings in the next few weeks, I suspect. But other than that, I'm very happy. It's not often I get to add to Turkey, and that's that one. I think, what did I pay for it? £30, £35, something like that. It's not too bad considering it's not a team I've ever seen come for sale, or appear for sale, should I say. That's it really. I'm very pleased. If you've got any questions, as always, drop them down below. Other than that, thank you for watching. Do all the usual stuff, and you know, I always appreciate all the views I get, etc. And I will see you next week at some point with either a new shirt or maybe just some more of my current ones that I own, and we'll show some more of those off. But yeah, thank you again.